What's up, you guys? Isaac with a chance here for my 130th video review, and today we're going to be looking at the Transformers Studio Series Deluxe Class B127 from Transformers Bumblebee. Well, B127 as known as Bumblebee mostly, actually. Well, yeah, whatever. So for the package, you got this very cool open window of showcases B127. You have yes, his name is B127 before he was named Bumblebee actually, and here's a nice image of B127. Here's the Transformers text logo there, and he is from Transformers Bumblebee, and he was made by Hasbro. On the side here, you get to see a nice image, another nice image, a CGI image of Bumblebee, and he is number 70. And here's another image of B127 and B127 there. And on the back of the box, you get to see B127, his robot mode and vehicle mode. He transforms in 20 steps, and yes, he's a remode of Studio Series Cliff Jumper from Transformers Bumblebee. And he is from the same scene, which is Cybertron Falls. And here's a little bio here, which says, as the Decepticons take Cybertron, Optimus Prime finds Autobot Scout B127 and sends him on a mission to establish a base on a well-hidden planet called Earth. So that's nice. It's true, it happened in Bumblebee. So for the package of B127, that's about it. So let me get this dude out here. See how awesome and movie accurate he actually is. So here we have B127, known as Bumblebee, open up and out his package and also in his vehicle mode. And I gotta say, this is a retool of Studio Series Cliff Jumper that we gotten last year. And I think this is really nice that we get to see B127. When I actually heard this was coming out, I was really excited. But I said, wait, are they going to give him his actual head sculpt? Which I'll actually get into later. I'll get into that later. But, so here we have is B127, his vehicle mode. I think the vehicle mode does look all yellow. All straight yellow. Just like Cliff Jumper. His vehicle is all red. This is all yellow. No, I'm just saying. But I think that vehicle mode on here does look a lot like B127's vehicle mode. And I gotta say, I'm gonna give Hasbro props for that and give them credit for it, because they did an amazing job with the vehicle mode. I really like how there's all of this yellow paint all over the car, and I gotta say, I really like it, and I do like this. I mean, I have been waiting to get this figure for so long, so looks nice. And I do like the windshield on the figure. Yep, it's a little bit clearer though, which is nice. And you have this little yellow line here, and that's it. And you have this yellow piece on top of the vehicle mode. And here we have the tires. The tires here do look Cybertronian, and they are Cybertronian wheels. I call them Cybertronian tires. Don't you think? Because that's what B1. I think, these are the tires that B127 had in the movie. Yes, I did rewatch the movie last night and said, yep, these are the tires that B127 had, and they do look nice. He does come with accessories. He does come with his weapon. Now this is the same weapon that B120. Now this is the same weapon that Cliff Jumper and Off-Road Bumblebee had. This is a repaint of the weapon that now this is the one that Off-Road Bumblebee and Cliff Jumper had, but Cliff Jumper shouldn't even have this. Cliff Jumper could at least have his actual weapon. I mean, I'm not talking about the Earthrise one. I'm talking about the Studio Series one from Bumblebee. Now with Studio Series Cliff Jumper from Bumblebee, I think they could have gave him his actual weapon, not this. His actual weapon. Like, come on. I just don't know, but I think they did an amazing job with the weapon here, and it's all gray and silver. Nice. And here we have is his 1 second. Here we have here is the backdrop that I believe Starscream and Cliffjumper had. Now this is the scene from Cybertron, where the opening scene of Cybertron. This is how it all started. This is how the story began on Cybertron. Incredible, right? And I do like this background of Cybertron. And I like it. It does look more CGI like it had in the movie. And I know a lot of fans were really happy to get a chance to see the Cybertron scene in Bumblebee when a lot of people saw the movie. And when I first saw the movie, when I first saw Bumblebee, when I first saw the opening scene of Cybertron, I almost lost it. I was actually really happy and excited that we get to see our G1 characters back actually in CGI form, and actually mostly in CGI form for the first time. So that was really exciting. And last but not least, he does come with a menu. He does come with this menu like other Studio Series figures. So you can actually look through, and I don't really need the menu. And on the back, you do have a photo of Dino, which which he's right here. And yep, here's Dino right there. Autobot Dino. So I think that's about it for the vehicle mode. So for everything else, I actually told you guys. So I think that's about it for the vehicle mode. So let's get into transformation for B127. So for transformation is mostly the same thing as Cliffjumper. I mean, if you do have Cliffjumper, if you do have both Cliffjumper or B127, you know, both of them do have the same transformation. So first, what you want to do is go ahead and remove this hood. It's a little tight. Just gotta stick my finger in there. Ow! Even though it doesn't want to come out. Come on. There we go. There we go. And actually, I'll just hold on a second, y'all. Okay, whatever. Oh, thanks a lot. Yeah, this thing is actually completely, oh, there we go. Okay, here we go. So we'll start off with the lower legs. First, what you want to do is, even though this thing's in the way, here we go. I'll just fold this in. Get back to this later. And here we have the legs. So first, what you want to do is go ahead and just put them. You just want to separate them just like that, and you just take. Oh, actually, you'll take the foot. You'll take the foot and put it down. It's a little too tight, and you want to take this ankle piece and put that down just like that, and come around here and do the same thing and do that and do that. And next what you want to do is go ahead and, yeah, everything is just in the way. Okay, I'm fine. Okay, so as I was saying, you want to grab this wheel here, put it right there, and put this entire tire right inside of the back of the lower leg, just like that. Then come around here to this, grab this piece and put it all, wait a second, and put it all the way down, just like that. And then you just want to peg this piece in, just like, hold on if I can see it. Here we go. Do the same on this side. Do the same on this side. You just want to grab this piece, put that in, and leave that to the side. Grab this piece, yeah, the hood's in the way. There you go. And you just want to put this down just like that. And you just see this little hole I told y'all about. Y'all just put that in if I can. And you just put that in just like that. And now we got the legs finally done. Even though they don't want to stay pegged in. And next, what you want to do is, since the arms are out, just take the arms out. I do not like this hood. I think I'm putting this the wrong way. And you just grab this. Then you grab his head sculpt, which is, oh, here we go. You grab the head, just put that all the way up. Grab these, these two chest pieces, take them out, put this in. And you just want to take the arms and just put them out just like that. Just rotate the arms. And you just like collapse this in and put that down. And I'm going to see if I can fight with this backpack here. Oh, wait a second. Okay, here we go. And then and you just want to pop that, and you just put that right there, just like that. And hopefully, yep. And I think that's about it. Sorry about that. Sorry my hand got in the way a little bit. It's just that, it's just that, well, just some parts just is in the way. That's what kind of got my hand in the way. So I think that's about it. Here we go. So I think we're done, and we are finally finished, and that's about it. So when you're done, there you have B127 in his awesome looking robot mode. So here we have B127 in his robot mode, and I gotta say, this is a great, awesome representation of B127. And I gotta tell you, well, actually, I wouldn't say great. It's fine, actually. No, I'm kidding. Okay, this is a great, awesome figure, and I gotta tell you, Hasbro did a damn good job of making B127 looking like this. Actually, I do like this mode a lot more than Cliff Jumper. I mean, that Cliff Jumper figure was fine. I mean, I'm not blaming it. And I think this is a great representation of B127 is because I think Hasbro did an amazing job with it. I wish both him and Cliff Jumper were both repaints and remolds of Studio Series 18 Bumblebee that we gotten 3 years ago, back in 2018. But I don't know. I understand that. Well, the thing is, I understand they tried, but it is what it is. I mean, I'm not mad at them or anyway. I'm not mad at them or anything. So I think they did a great job with B127. So I think they did a good job. And even though he's a repaint and remold of Jeep, of the Jeep version of Bumblebee, which is off-road Bumblebee. So yep, him and Cliffjumper are both repaints and remolds of that off-road Bumblebee figure. So what I liked about this figure, so I think the head, so let me tell y'all, like I told you guys about the head sculpt, I think the head sculpt should have been an actual, I think the head sculpt does look nice with his battle mask, but B127 never had a battle mask. Like I said, I did rewatch Bumblebee, which I meant to tell you guys, B127's head never looked like this. He had his actual regular face. Because B127 had his regular face, but he never had a head sculpt. He never had his battle mask looking like this in the movie. But I wish they actually gave this head sculpt to Off-Road Bumblebee, which that would have been easier. And also too, they would have gave B127 his regular head sculpt. I mean, you know, his regular head sculpt, which I mean his actual face. Like, we want to see his actual face. And I think, I mean, if you do have Off-Road Bumblebee, if you do have both Off-Road Bumblebee and B127, you might swap their heads and see which one's actually better. I mean, it's your figure. It's up to you what you want to do with the head sculpt. Do you want to swap them or not? I mean, I'd rather swap mines to make. I think B127's head sculpt could have had his regular face instead of a battle mask. I mean, I would probably like switch heads. That would have been nice. I would have actually switched heads. I would have actually, let's say if I take Off-Road Bumblebee's head and give it to B127 and give B127's head to Off-Road Bumblebee's body mode. So that would have been nice. So what do you guys think? Okay. So I think they did good. So I think that's all I gotta say. The entire backpack here is the same thing as Cliffjumper. Now, I really am tired of I know we're tired of the backpacks. I mean, I don't have any issues with Transformers having backpacks sometimes, but I think the backpack does look a little bit too much going on, because it looks like he's gonna go backpacking or something. So I think the backpack on both Cliffjumper and him should have been better. So I think that's all. So with Articulation, same thing. And Articulation, he can look up just like Cliffjumper's. Now, I know this is ridiculous. And he doesn't really look down. He does look down a little bit. And he can look this way or that way. And he can move his arms, move his elbows, which are a little bit tight. He can move his arms, move his other elbow. He can move his legs, just like that. So that's really nice. So, and also too, he does have his little weapon, which Cliffjumper does not need. Cliffjumper could have, like I said, Cliffjumper could have had his actual weapon. So let's take a look. And one thing I do like about this figure, and now he's ready for action. And one thing I do like about this figure is the weapon here. The weapon on here does look better than Cliffjumper's. I think Cliffjumper, like I said, he could have had his actual gun instead of having this. I mean, I don't understand why Hasbro decided to give Cliffjumper this. I mean, like, come on. No, that's just wrong. But I think it would have been better if Cliffjumper had his actual weapon, and B127 could have had this weapon. Well, he does have this weapon, but I think this is better with B127 Off-Road Bumblebee than with Cliffjumper. And I think that's about it for this. And I think that's about it. The color scheme with all this, well, mostly this dark brown and a little bit of dark brown and gray or something like that, and yellow, does look nice. So I think that's about it for this toy review for B127, known as Bumblebee. So I think that's about it for B127. So be sure to like, subscribe, press notification button, follow me on Instagram, comment down below, and I'll see you on my next review for Autobot Dino.